Oh Lord. Tide ho. Oh Lord. Ho tide. Lord. Oh my.
Tide.
Wait a minute. Oh Lord.
Hey.
And you guys, we are finally back with the last part of this Potomac.
Yes. We saw that part one and part two was given, and by giving, we're like, girl, we're talking too much about this. So we're gonna wrap whatever we can up in part three. We'll try. Um, so this is finally Real Housewives of Potomac, the part three that we've been talking about for a couple weeks at this moment, at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Oh Lord.
And I am Tahoe here, you guys.
And this is the T.O. show where we T and we O.
Let's get into this, girl.
So we saw that the last couple episodes were kind of like we were having a lot of fun and getting into things. And we was like, we're just gonna finish up this Potomac thing and just finish it up because I'm done. I don't want to talk about it no more. We did see the video. Um, they did send me the video of where you see Ashley and Giselle talking and all that, and that's fine. Sure, I don't care. So
Well, hopefully the new girls get on board of, again, just doing themselves. And we're just really getting into the point of the show. I mean, more news is coming out. It's like it's going to be everybody versus Giselle because she had kicked them out of the event that they were late to because they went to a Karen event, which I think Karen was the first person that had the event. She was
uh-huh.
being honored by something, and they were trying to make sure they went to both of them. And of course, Housewives at its finest, they're going to make a big deal when you try to support both of
Uh-huh.
them.
Same with
So
same with chasing. Remember what's his name? On Chasing Dallas where he threw the party on the same time as George. It was like, "What? I'm throwing a party at the same time? Really?" And it's like, "Come on, girl."
we canceled the party. That's the whole fun thing about. But again, I really want to be, and then that's when the point of, oh, I didn't try to be messy. It's like, so how you don't know your best friend's birthday?
Especially this is a person as you said you've been best friends with for a while. You got them to your best friend, girl,
Yeah.
first and foremost.
So why
Calling
would I
somebody your
want
best
to do
friend.
an event when we have mutual friends? And I just want to put that, and that's just even shaded regardless if y'all on the show now. Y'all have mutual friends, so why would you sit around and say, oh, especially George? I'm quite sure George is the type of person that does something for his birthday every year.
He
He's just
does.
that type. Let's be very
Yeah.
clear. He's that kind of girl. So you can't say you're not being messy if you are throwing an event on the same night. And mind you, you had canceled before. And then I don't know if you gave him a new date or whatever case may be, but you canceled before. And you picked that particular day. And that was your friend. And you friends with friends with them. I think you would be like, let me go on to the
Let me
next
find
date,
another
whatever.
date that's gonna be a lot more feasible because it's like, first of all, you're being petty, right? But
Yeah,
you're not receiving the results that you're trying to do by being petty.
yeah.
So,
Because
yeah.
I'm quite sure they're going to pick George over you. Because I would.
Did you
George
see the
fine.
party's venue? Yeah,
Oh, it was nice. Oh, it was nice.
a book with no book.
Oh, you talking his. George was nice. Oh, yeah. Don't do that.
A
They're talking about go
book.
on Amazon. First of all, everybody know if you're going to have a book signing or
You give
even
people
like
a
an album
sampling of the
release
book.
day party, you always have at least a copy of it. But nonetheless, oh, they didn't cancel my game, I guess.
What game?
Oh, no, never mind. It came on. My bad.
Where
All right, let's get into it. So where we at, girl?
I we're gonna finish this, you guys. I really don't care that much anymore. I kind of once we found that news out, it was like honestly, I'm already kind of over it this season. I'm already kind of over Potomac because y'all not gonna do nothing. Let's just be real.
They're not.
So Anyways, um, I'm so sorry, you guys. I have some strawberries right next to me, and I'm just chowing down. Um, so where do you want to start? Let's go that. Let's go with that. Where do you want to go with it?
Like, girl, I want to start. Girl, I'm still part of this show.
Where?
I guess, because I don't know if we did Wendy. I think we did.
She was the first one.
Okay. Okay. Karen,
Mm.
we need you to pick a side.
And
I think
I feel
one
like
thing.
there's a way to still be neutral, but also making sure you let the person know I'm picking you. I'm on your side because what was done was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But I want you to know that I still have love for this person and I'm still cool with this other person.
Yeah.
You know, like I feel like how she handled the Potomac versus Candace thing was okay. I think if the season was a lot more fair, I don't think her response would have been as acceptable. Like if you think
Mm-hmm.
about it, she really wasn't being fair. She really wasn't being like she was being super neutral in the way that's kind of just like she really wasn't saying where she landed with the whole situation. You were just like, what's the general public? What's the vibe? What's the vibe that all the ladies are giving? I'll go off of that and not going, this is how I personally feel. And if you don't like it, you just don't like it. Wig.
Hey, quiet. Hey, it's always, Luna, I think once you pass away, we ain't got to worry about nothing. Because you the only one want to make all that noise. You always rile him up.
Wig. Wig.
Well,
Well,
she's always doing that. Rile him up. I don't hear that.
a wig. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, so pick a side, Karen. I feel like
I still live
the
and
worst,
love Karen, by the way. And we
yeah,
say this with love, Karen, you got to pick a side because the way you be doing things sometimes it feels like you don't you don't feel how you actually feel. You're just going off of what everybody else is saying.
and what feels good at the
You're just trying
moment.
to be well liked by the cast, the crew, well, most likely the cast and the audience. You were just trying to be like neutral enough that it's like, oh, the audience don't know that I don't care. You know, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But
And
yeah,
that's in some sense being fake, because
yeah,
I'm worried about how I feel about the situation, what's right for me at the moment. So again, I know you are friends with Giselle, but let me tell you, you got to be the point of saying, no, I'm not going to silence how I really feel about the situation, especially if it's just blatantly wrong.
right.
And if you're like, oh, have my back, having your back is me standing in my truth. And I'm not about to sit around here and go against what I feel.
Yeah. And I think that's the thing. It's just
So,
like I feel like if we just had more of I feel this way and that's just what it is. That's just how it's going to be. I think
yeah, and if we can't be
I would be
friends
more
because of that, that's fine.
yeah. But instead we got well, oh, I don't know. Maybe. And then it's like you're agreeing with the person that you're talking to, but you're not agreeing in the sense that it's like this is how I personally feel about this situation. This is where I personally lay. And I think some of that has to do with that fear of being not well liked, especially on this show. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
you want to be a Karen person, you want to be a Candace, you want to be kind of like a Wendy, you know, like somebody endearing, like an Ashley or something like that. It's like you want to be these kind of people because um oh, girl, where was I going? Hold on. Yeah, you want to be these kind of people because you want to be liked. And I think the problem sometimes with Karen is that you want to be liked more than you want to be
Right.
honest.
Yeah.
And yeah, you want to be on Karen's side. You want to be on somebody like a Karen that's well liked by the audience, that you can get a lot of brand deals, that you can get this, you can go be on the show. Like you want to be well liked like a Candace where you can go be on the show or a Wendy. Like, excuse me, these are people that have produced things that are outside of the show that are successful, well liked, and
Mm-hmm.
well enjoyed. So it's like you want that. And that's why it's like sometimes I feel like Karen's logic or Karen's response to things, it's very neutral because she's afraid of if she expresses how she really feels in certain moments, that's going to change or sour the audience to her, you know?
Yeah.
And I would love it if she wouldn't do that, but I also understand that this is still a business at the end of the day. And you're still a public figure. And right now we're in a space where you, especially on a Black reality show, especially being a Black person, there's an extra layer of things that are placed on you that how you respond, how you react, how you do can be misinterpreted as an ism or phobia or something of that nature. So it's like you got to kind of be a lot more smarter in your responses, your thought
Yeah.
processes, and etc. You got to be a lot more, cognizant of the things that you do and say. And I think it's like I understand that being like cautious of what you can and cannot say. I get that, but I also understand that we watch these shows because we want your authentic selves, whether we like it or hate it, even if we don't agree with you, as long as you're being authentic and fun and funny, we're okay. We don't care.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
So yeah, I think Karen needs to really like grapple with what she wants to do, where she wants to be, and who she is. And we will accept you, girl. We'll ride with you. You're Karen. You're Karen Huger. As long as you be yourself, but also be entertaining. That's all we care about. That's truly it. You can do what you want to do, girl. I promise you. So yeah, I get that she wants to be I get that, but I'm also kind of like I do fully agree with what you're saying where it's like, Karen, you got to do more. You got to be a little bit more honest with yourself, a little bit more audience with your honest with your audience and show yourself cuz I will say there has been some conversation about how you basically are very lock and key with some of your true stories, your true selves, your true issues, and your true this and your true that. All of those things. But we want those
But
things.
they all do that after a while because they want to look a certain kind of way on TV. So it's like
Yeah.
the first couple of seasons. Well, I think the reason why I brought this
Oh
up was
yeah. The
for a
first
little bit long
season,
period
we
of
wasn't
time
really big on Karen. Karen
is
wasn't a fan
because
favorite.
yeah, well, we were.
True.
I mean, Housewives and all that because reality was all new. A reality star was
Oh
a new thing
yeah.
for us.
Yeah.
Us pulling that together, like seeing them on Adult Apprentice and stuff like that. You know, and having
Yeah.
reality stars. It is
Seeing it's a lot. It's a lot that you're dealing with. So I understand.
so
Yeah.
they were themselves. Meaning they were themselves for a minute until they got, oh, I'm looking so, but it's like, girl, this is what makes the show.
Right.
And I understand they were like, oh, I want to look like a fool, or they, just trying to be. I'm like, oh, girl, not me dying.
Wig.
They turn into this character, or whatever the case may be, and then they master this character, and it takes fully away for who they really are, or whatever the case may be. Well, they turn to a person that we don't like,
Yeah.
and this is not the reason why we fell in love with you. We fell in love with you because you was telling like it is. You was being truthful. You was calling the situation out. And I feel like, in some sense, for Karen, I would say she's neutral with the Giselle and the Candace situation at the end of the day because she's both friends with both of them. And of course, she knows Giselle a long time. So I understand the frustrations with that of trying to be supportive and be understanding as well. But again, Giselle is not really a nice person.
Mhm.
And I'm a firm believer, oh, I don't care just because you're nice to me. No, I care how people treat people. And I actually lost a whole friend with Miss Melissa.
Right.
Me dealing with her, we were friends at one point. But once I saw her doing certain things, I'm like, hey, you can't do that. You shouldn't do that.
Right.
At the end of the day. And it's like, I can't be your friend and knowing that you're doing this kind of situation. And there was other stuff that she did too but nonetheless, yeah, it's like you can't. stand around and have your friend doing something wrong and hideous to someone, and then it's like, I can't defend that. I'm not that kind of person. I have to call things out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think she should focus on trying to do the right thing. If you want your look to be good or you're trying to be this person where you neutral, call the shit out when it's wrong. You know exactly what Giselle been doing for
Yeah.
this whole point with Candace and all of them. And I understand you try to do it in a pleasant way of bringing them together, but I think at some point it's like you should call Giselle or Kevin say stop doing what you're doing.
True.
At the end of the day. So it just sucks. But let's pop off on Karen.
Yeah, that's all I got for Karen. That's all I got for Karen as well. I feel like I enjoy her. Her one-liners are funny. When she used to get Robin together, which we're not going to get that anymore because Robin left. Child, whatever. Were fun. I enjoyed their like commentary with each other, like that. Those back and forths were fun, and I enjoy Karen as a character. And
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy and appreciate her as who she is as a person. I will say some of the conversations are like, you can definitely tell she doesn't know what she's talking about. And I wish she would be not more knowledgeable of these conversations instead of,
Okay.
yeah, like when they were doing that conversation at the reunion and Karen was like, this is the perfect cast to do the conversation about colorism. And it's like, no, we are not. No, y'all are not. No, y'all are not. Y'all were never the perfect cast. It's okay. We can move forward. Just don't lie. Just don't lie to us. You know.
Mm-hmm.
But
I agree.
but I do agree that it's like Karen's fun. She's great. She's entertaining and all of that. I know I said that, but I say I agree, as I just said. I enjoy her for these things, but I also can question some of the things that she does. Where it's like you keep a lot of your life on lock and key. You don't really. Yeah, you keep your life on lock and key was one, and the other one was just like sometimes you tell lies, and it's like, Karen, this is a lie. It's okay, girl. You don't have to do all that. And then you do straddle the fence. So it's like it's like I need you to start getting into the space of like you're the story. These stories that they're
Mm-hmm.
trying to place on you, they're you, not somebody else is taking your narrative, your story. You take your narrative and your story. That's all. But next person, you ready?
I think
It,
that's good.
I think so. I know we kind of sort of talked about Giselle.
Oh,
Just
we love a scholar. We love a scholar too.
Scarlett was fun. She was cute. I enjoyed her fashions and I enjoyed her as a person. Um,
Well, everybody, I've been watching the reviews. Everybody talking about scholar. Bring a scholar back. Why are you gonna bring this home back?
right. She was fun. She was cool. She didn't do too much. And she dressed
And she
nice.
looked like she would ask the questions. When she asked
She was.
Giselle,
And she was
oh,
asking
I was like,
questions.
oh, girl. I was like,
And she was
thank you.
asking questions.
Like, we like this, honey.
But yeah, I think that's it. We can probably talk about Giselle, but we essentially talked about her this entire time. Y'all just know. Part one, part two, and part
She
three.
was brought up in every cast member's life.
She really truly was.
How
That's
she
all
was
Giselle is.
how she was wrecking it.
That's all Giselle is at this point. It's like you're just everybody else's story, basically. And not even in a way of like they don't have a story. It's you don't have a story and you're basically the arbitrator of chaos in everybody
But you
else's
know what?
story.
Someone did make that good assessment when they brought they say Edison that Sherman situation when she got played. It was like we ain't got the realness from her. I don't know who said that. I forgot who it was. They was like, oh, that was
Yeah,
good
I
for
think
her.
it was the
It was like
Sherman
I gotta
situation
look play.
was that
Yeah.
changed her. That
Mm-hmm.
changed her in a lot of ways.
Because you know, reading the hell out of her. Right.
Child.
I was like,
Um Let's see. We have that. We can briefly talk about Robin. Robin is there. So
there we go.
that's truly it. She's
But Robin is one of those mean girls. It's like, but she don't want to be called out for it.
she's also the lackey in a sense. It feels like a lot of your actions are more of you're the lackey and people clock your tea on that. You want to try to play these other kind of games, and it's like, girl, we we can see it. We see the kind of
Yeah,
girl. They clock your teeth. They
and
get you together,
her loyalty
and
to Giselle.
you just hear, girl. What are we doing?
Her loyalty to Giselle. We got that
That's
down
true
back.
too. That too.
And I
That
think
is
the
true
point
too.
is you need to go down when you are friends with a person that are doing
Wrong to
hateful
everybody
stuff
else. Yeah.
and you saying, oh, it's not me, it's her, it's you.
Yeah.
For you to be friends with a person that's like that, it's that you accept whatever they're doing. And I'm not saying we got to accept everything our friends are doing, because we're not. We're all going to have different reasons. But I think the point is, if I feel like there's a big form of harming someone or antagonizing someone, and if I decide to still be friends with you even after all that, that's like, well, I don't want to go that far. I
Wig.
think it comes to a point, I was going to say sex offender.
Wig. Yeah, yeah. You're going a little too much.
But I will say that if you're still friends with certain people, you agree what they're doing, and it's nothing that's going to turn anyone any other way to not believe that, because like, but you're still friends with this person, you know what this person does. So you can't say something that they're doing is egregious or just disgusting that you can't tolerate it if you want to still be friends with them. So it's like that's not enough for you not being friends with this person, and I think that's just ridiculous.
Right. And I agree. I think it's like you've been Giselle's friend for this long, and you can't be like, we're not one and the same. We're not connected at the hip. It's like y'all are. It's okay.
Yeah. And I know that eats Robin up. That's another thing. I know it eats Robin up. I know Robin gonna be like, how many times this girl dragged you?
I
I know it
know
eats
she
Robin
does
up.
that. I also feel like it's interesting because I remember at one point in time Giselle told us, the audience, that she had a mental breakdown. I don't know if you remember that, right?
We remember that.
And I feel like we've seen that kind of thing. So it's like, from what I'm hearing from you, from what I'm hearing from the other ladies, some of the things that you do and say don't make it to air.
Mm-hmm.
And we want, if you're gonna be the mean girl, you gotta be the mean girl. You gotta go beyond. You can't be, oh, I'm a mean girl, but then I can't read. It's like, girl, you gotta do something. We gotta fight back. Fight back,
Mm-hmm.
Giselle. Fight back,
Mm-hmm.
Robin. You can't be the mean girl and the follower. Like, just what's your story? Who are you as a person? And it's like sad because Robin actually has an interesting story as a person. Like the divorce from what's his name, the cheating, the possible continuous cheating. She had so many stories, and it's like you would rather do nothing with these stories. You're literally given the world, and you would rather give us nothing. That's what you want to do.
Basically.
But
Totally.
let's see. I think that's it really with Robin. You have any more you want to add about Robin? You're good.
Let's move on.
Wig. But I think that was all of the people. If we forgot anybody, well, hey,
Sorry.
sorry.
It's been a long season, you guys.
And we are beaten, we are broken, but we are stronger. Wait, let me ask you this question. Have you seen that clip that's of, I want to say it's a black actress and she's like broken, black, bisexual.
Oh, that was viral big.
Wig, what movie is that from?
No, that's from How to Get Away with Murder.
Wig. You know how long it's been since I've seen How to Get Away with Murder?
It was popping at first, but I was like, "Oh, this bitch is crazy."
You
I
want
was
to
like,
know
"I can't
what?
look
You
for
want to know
her."
what stopped me from watching it? When they killed Wes. Mm.
Oh, you should have seen. Spoiler alert.
Oh, girl, try again. Try again. Try again. Okay. But yeah, that's Potomac in a nutshell, girl. I don't know what else to add. Y'all know what we got. It's Potomac.
The foolery. All right, you guys.
All right. I am. Oh Lord, I just
And
forgot for
I'm
a second.
Tahoe.
Girl.
It's the stuff. It's that CBD.
It's the TV.
Girl, what's going on?
It's the T.O. show. Bye, you guys.
Bye, you guys.